Hello. Good morning. Good morning. First off, thank you all for coming. Welcome to the National Academy of Sciences building. We're very happy to have you and to host you all. We're really looking forward to the Sackler Forum on Machine Learning. So as many of you in the room and perhaps online know, this is a collaboration between the National Academy of Sciences and the Royal Society. And we alternate years about which one of the two groups hosts, and we are very happy to host you all. But we wanted to specifically thank the Royal Society staff, who did an incredible job in facilitating everything and getting everything up and running. So thank you all for all your help and support throughout this. A quick introduction about myself. My name is Michelle Schwalbe. I'm the director of the Board on Mathematical Sciences within the National Academies. And I just wanted to give a couple logistic notes before we get started, and then I'll pass it on to the real speakers for the day. So we are webcasting everything, and we had a pretty large online audience. So I want to remind everybody to please use the microphones, which are scattered around the room. We also have a handheld microphone if you need that. But please talk into the microphone, because otherwise the folks online cannot hear you. And also for the folks online and in the room, we are live tweeting the event, so please use the hashtag machine learning. And I also wanted to remind the speakers throughout the day. We have about 35 minutes for each speaker. We're hoping that about 25 minutes of that can be a presentation, and then the other 10 minutes will be Q&A, and then we'll be followed by an additional panel discussion where we can hopefully catch some of the other questions and comments for everything. So someone on the staff in the front row will hold up a 5-minute sign for the speakers to let you all know when we're ready. With that, feel free to ask me if you have any questions. Yes? Just machine learning. Yes. We're very creative here. Yes, so with that, I would like to introduce our first opening comments. So we have Diane Griffin, who's the Deputy Vice President of the National Academy of Sciences. She's the Alfred and Jill Sommer Professor and Chair in the Department of Molecular Biology and Immunology with the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. And she has a joint appointment with medicine. With that, Diane?
So, welcome everybody to the National Academy of Sciences and to this Sackler Forum. The forum is held every other year, and it's the thanks to a generous gift from Raymond and Beverly Sackler, who want the Royal Society and the National Academy of Sciences to work together and get to know each other and to advance science in these different interesting ways. And so each year we have a forum, and this year our topic is machine learning. These four alternate between the UK and the US here. And so machine learning is a incredibly interesting topic, I think, and certainly timely. The science or the technology has advanced extraordinarily rapidly in the last few years, and it's now being applied in many areas. And so this opportunity to review those scientific advancements and the applications, but also the issues that become raised with this technology is a great opportunity, I think. So welcome to everybody, and we look forward to interesting talks and discussion at this forum.
And I would also like to introduce Richard Catlow, who's the Foreign Secretary of the Royal Society. So he joined the Royal Society in November 2016 and is a chemist from the University of College London.
Well, thank you very much, and may I add my welcome to that of Diane. I'm personally really delighted to be here, and I'm looking forward to a very exciting meeting. As I said, I'm Foreign Secretary of the Royal Society just for a couple of months. I am a chemist, so a materials chemist and computational chemist, so I'm not an expert on machine learning, but I do know how important and pervasive the field is. For instance, in my own area of computational materials science, machine learning is becoming really significant, particularly with the materials genome project and related initiatives. So I think it's absolutely great that this meeting is going to explore this exciting topic. It's the 7th Sackler Forum since 2009, and the meeting is a really highlight in the Royal Society's international programs, and it's a major event in UK-US scientific relations. And we're really, we think we're privileged to be able to co-organise this event with the National Academy of Sciences. In fact, the Royal Society and National Academy of Sciences officers had a very, very good meeting recently in London, just a couple of weeks ago, and we agreed there that it's probably now more important than ever that our two academies work together. And we're really pleased to be continuing this collaboration through this meeting. Moreover, at this recent joint meeting of our officers, we decided on the topics of the next two Sackler meetings, which I thought you may be interested in. The next one will be on decarbonisation of the energy supply, a hugely challenging topic, and the subsequent one on the impact of climate change on ecosystems. So those are, say, are broad, say, hugely important topics to which this forum, we believe, can make a unique contribution. The academies are also issuing a joint statement and programme of work and developing a programme of work on how the benefits of science and technology can be spread more widely, which we again consider to be a hugely important issue. So science and technology continue to develop rapidly and to change the way we live and work. And in reviewing and assessing the implications of those changes, the Royal Society values more than ever our relationship with the National Academy of Sciences. So anyway, let me conclude, like Diane, in thanking the Raymond and Beverly Sackler Foundation for their generous support of this and of future fora to which we're all looking forward. So again, welcome. I'm looking forward to a really exciting meeting.
Thank you both very much. And now I wanted to turn to the co-chairs for the program. So those of you who have the program booklet in front of you, all of the planning committee is listed in the back. And these folks have been incredibly instrumental in identifying speakers and experts that we can consult with throughout the whole process. And then also helping us harass everybody. So thank you all to the planning committee. And with that, I want to introduce Peter Donnelly from the University of Oxford and Michael Kearns from the University of Pennsylvania.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Michael Kearns. First of all, thanks to all of you who are here, especially the speakers who've agreed to participate. I also very much want to thank the entire organizing committee who helped us put this program together. But I especially want to thank Michelle Schwalbe from the National Academy and Jess Montgomery from the Royal Society. They really didn't just help organize this whole process, but were instrumental in reaching out to the machine learning community and beyond to create a very diverse, interesting, and heterogeneous program, which I think you'll see reflected in the talks today. To say just a little bit about the program, many people in this room have participated not only in the alarming ascendancy of machine learning in applied arenas, but also in the tensions that that's created in society when it comes to issues like privacy or discrimination or morality or ethics or the displacement of jobs. And so if there's a diffuse theme to this workshop, it's sort of the discussion of those tensions, what technical opportunities there might be to address them, and what aspects of social norms and tensions with machine learning might be beyond technical addressing. And so I think that theme is most reflected in the second session, but in looking at the program, it looks like it happily kind of bleeds out into other parts as well. And so with that, let me turn it over to Peter.
Hi, I'm Peter Donnelly from the University of Oxford, and with Michael, one of the chairs of the meeting. Let me first of all add my thanks to those you've already heard from previous speakers, but particularly to the officers on both sides, the National Academy and the Royal Society, for all their efforts, Jess and Michelle and their colleagues. Let me add my thanks to Richards, to the National Academy for hosting the meeting. I'll just mention as an aside, many of you will be aware that the British government have a foreign secretary, a rather colourful character at the moment called Boris Johnson, but as one of the great officers of state in Britain, and it translates pretty well to the Secretary of State in the US. But Richard's in a very fine tradition because the Royal Society have had a Foreign Secretary even longer than the British government have. And we're lucky to have the Royal Society's Foreign Secretary here with us today. Welcome, as others have said, to those of you, the participants and the speakers, and many thanks for your involvement and engagement. As you've heard, and will be well aware anyway, it's timely, very timely, to think about machine learning, where it's going and what its impacts will be. It's also timely for us at the Royal Society for another reason, and that is that there's a substantial policy project ongoing at the Royal Society, which I'm chairing, thinking about machine learning and its impact on society in the next 5 or 10 years or so. We've done a number of things as part of that project, but one of them was an explicit dialogue with the public in the UK to get a sense from them in various ways about what they understood about machine learning, what they saw that was positive, and what kinds of things they might be worried about. If you want to know more about that and our other deliberations, we'll be issuing a report in a couple of months in the spring. So with that, thank you and welcome again. And let me introduce Sophia, who will be chairing the first session.